Hey, Phantomaniacs, welcome to the newest unboxing here on the Needless Things YouTube channel. Today we are taking a look at the Masters of the Universe Origins Roton Evil Assault Vehicle. I was delighted to find this thing on the shelf in Walmart. I had ordered one, but you know how Walmart is. You never know if it's an order or a pre-order or if you're going to get it or if they're going to cancel it or whatever. So I picked this. They had one. I picked this up off the shelf, pulled my phone out, canceled the order that I had for one, and then took this up to the register because you can't take any chances. You don't want to end up. I mean, maybe you want to end up with two Rotons, but I don't. As much as I love this, come on, you guys. Who has the space for this beast times two? Packaging is absolutely gorgeous. Look at this little Cobra Khan sneaking around, one of the little critters that came with one of the other sets. And then Skeletor just blasting through the landscape of Eternia with his Roton. On the side of the box, we've got Screech, right? Right? Tell me if I'm wrong in the comments. I know that you will. And then on the other side, look at that. In the background, we've got that Eternia playset that I think we still don't really know anything about. And then He-Man on the, oh man, just went Road Ripper, right? So I would love to see this in the future too. And Mattel continues to be very wise about putting things out that either weren't in the classics line or were maybe a little later in the line. Because I was collecting classics but didn't buy the Roton for whatever reason. On the back of the box here, whether on land or in the air, the Roton and its spinning blades carve a path of destruction. And I love this detail of all the trees being torn apart. Got Stratos over here absolutely freaking out. And then Point Dread with the Talon Fighter. I love this art so much. And I hope that someday we get all of this Origins art collected somewhere. I've got the cross sell on the bottom here with the figures that are currently, I guess, headed to retail because I haven't seen either of these guys yet. Well, actually, okay, Big Bad Toy Store has these in stock right now. They might even have Mentena, but as far as on the pegs at retail, I haven't seen any of these yet. And you've got instructions for how to put this thing together, but we're going to open this up and figure all of that out ourselves. So let's see. Where is the tape? I was so excited to see this. Masters of the Universe Origins is my current favorite retail toy line. Pretty much everything that has come out has been fantastic. I just get really enthusiastic about this line because it's very, very collectible, but also very much a toy line. Having the action features returned to these items is just absolutely fantastic. So you can see the cage part of the cockpit is underneath the tray here. I'm not going to sit here and bother with trying to get through that tape. Let's just go ahead and get that out. Oh man, this is very exciting. So like I said, I never had the classics Roton, and I did not have a Roton when I was a kid. So I've never dealt with one of these vehicles before. I don't think I've ever held a Roton in hand. I've never seen one in person. So I'm very excited. This is a new experience for me, a new toy experience. Gosh, the colors on this thing are beautiful. They've got tons of stupid plastic tabs to get through, which is very annoying. Let me see if I can avoid cutting those and just kind of pull that out of there. I just don't want that tab trash all over the place while I'm trying to do a review. And then this one, a little bit easier to deal with. There we go. All right, so first let's look at the Roton itself. Nice glossy black plastic. The red has almost a metallic look to it. I don't know if that's going to come across in the video or not. The control handles are separate pieces. They're a little bit of a softer plastic, and they are gray. They're a different color from the rest of the shell. And look at all of these stickers. Now, these are stickers. They're not tampoed on. And I'm torn because I love putting vehicles together and I love putting stickers on vehicles, but these are all placed accurately and look nice. And I'll tell you right now, as much as I'm a grown man, some of these would not be straight if I put them on myself. Nice big cockpit here. Gosh, I'm really excited about the fact that it has the canopy with it. Look at those eyes, nice bloodshot in the corners. So let's try out a little action feature here. Oh, goes forward and backwards. That satisfying clicking, ratcheting noise. Wonderful. And that's, you can see the wheels on the bottom here. The front wheel is just there for support. These bottom wheels. Oh, and I see something else here that we'll take a look at in just a minute. This is fantastic. What an exciting, fun vehicle. And then you've got, let's see, you've got your blaster cannons right here. Just plug right into those sockets. And they don't rotate as nicely as I'd like because these are a softer plastic. They're a rubber. They're not rubber, but they're a very soft plastic. And also, though, if you can see that metallic red, so they do match, which is nice. But because they're the softer plastic, they don't rotate quite as freely. I mean, they do, but it just doesn't. It's not as nice if it was a ABS plastic. And then we've got this weird faceplate here. I think that these elements are from the model kit of the original vehicle. So that just snaps right on there. I like it, but I think I prefer the big crazy eyes. But it stays on really nicely. It actually does snap into place. And this is a harder plastic. And this is all actually paint. And then our canopy, you can see it's got pegs here and here. And so our canopy goes right there. Oh, you have to kind of wiggle it into place. It doesn't. There we go. I think I got it. Did I get it? I got it. Okay, so the canopy maybe goes on first, and then the faceplate goes on. Look at that. How cool does that look? Oh, man. I like the canopy so much, and I think you kind of have to have the faceplate on, right? Like, that face is cool, but if you're going to have the canopy on, I think the faceplate is kind of necessary. All right, we're going to see how this interacts with a figure. So Skeletor was right up front, just waiting for his new vehicle to come off the assembly line. And these figures sit only slightly better than the originals. Ooh, you kind of have to squeeze him in there. Let's see. Okay, there we go. Get one hand on that control rod. There we go. And the other hand just kind of sits on there because that's how Skeletor rolls. So, not quite a sitting position, but thanks to the neck joints on here, he can look like he's sitting. Looks pretty great. Now, destruction.
I hate Eternia.
And then let's get our Canopy on here. Let's see if I can. The faceplate's going to pop off again. If I weren't filming a video, this would be more intuitive and a little easier to do. There we go. All right, get our faceplate back on. And there it is. He fits right in there. His nice Canopy. This is a beautiful toy. Wonderful vehicle. I couldn't be a whole lot happier with this guy. Oh, okay, so here. The wheels do have rubber on them. Well, this one does not. These do, though, for traction. But you might notice this hole right here. So I, for once, thought ahead, grabbed my Sky Sled here, because I had a suspicion that our Sky Sled stand might be compatible with the Roton, and well, it's looking like not really. But look at it. It's got, it just doesn't plug in securely. I wonder if you could kind of, all right, let's take the Canopy off before I break it. I wonder if you can kind of fake it out. Like, can it just sort of sit on there? No, probably not. Yeah, it's sort of, not really. Like, it's pretty loose on there. So here's my guess, is that part of the original design was for this to have a stand. And then when they were costing everything out, they said, well, we can't really include a stand. But man, it would have been nice if they just made it compatible with that Sky Sled stand. But whatever the case, there it is. We'll get Skeletor out of the way since he is not figure not included. There is the Roton. Absolutely fantastic toy showing up at Walmart's now. Go ahead and grab one because it looks great, you guys. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, share, tell your friends about Needless Things, and always be buying more toys, and always be checking back here for reviews of the toys.
Smash that like button if you like Needless Things.